It's 8 o'clock there, buddy.
Yes, sir.
About to add you over.
All right, so we're gonna end the stream here. We're gonna move on over to DMV.
Let me see if I can turn the volume down a little bit.
Okay, I'm dead.
Yeah, I don't know how. Let me see.
You need
It's a
headphones?
brand new computer.
Actually, I think you can just turn the sound off, and you should be able to just look at.
Well, I did turn the sound off.
No, I mean your computer sound.
I did.
So why are we hearing it?
I don't know. Brand new computer, just working.
What,
Let me see
headphones?
some- Let me see something.
They probably can.
But you're gonna get an echo.
Yeah,
Are you live?
yeah, I'm definitely live right now.
They probably can.
But you're gonna get an echo. Are you live?
Yeah, I'm definitely live.
I wonder if it probably can because you have it on.
on over there.
But you're gonna get an echo. Okay, I have it off. It's off on my side.
Me too. That's kind of weird.
Okay, I have it off. It's off on my side.
Me too. That's kind of weird.
Okay, I have it off.
Why does it keep echoing? Hold on, real fast. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Your mic is muted.
My mic is muted now. Well, no, your mic is muted now. Say something.
I can hear myself in my own thing. We got our own thing. Oh, it might be because I'm sitting here beside you.
That's kind of what I was thinking, but I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me turn your mic off.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Okay.
All right, what about now? I still can hear it right here. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Cole said it's fine now.
All right, what about now? I still can hear it right here. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Cole said it's fine now.
Yeah, see, it's echoing right now. What's going on, everybody?
Cole said it's fine now.
Yeah, see,
Cole says, wait, not anymore.
what's going on, everybody? What about now?
He says I still hear the echo.
What about now? You guys let me know. Because what I had to do is I had to mute your mic real fast to see.
Yeah, mute mine and see if you still get the echo.
I don't get the echo anymore. So I don't know what's going on with it. Can you guys hear him now? Let me know. They said we're good now, so it's kind of weird. And you're right next to me, too.
Can they hear me?
I wonder if it was because I was talking into this mic, too. But you said you cut that mic off. So they said we good right now. So you guys can hear Mark pretty good? Let me know. Let me know.
We got our own thing.
Yeah, so look, I get to put you on the hot seat now because, see, now I get the chance to interview you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. So look, for this season, what are some of the things that we're going to do? Because last year, I think this worked out pretty well, where you had a theme for every week as far as meals and stuff like that. Do you have anything in your sleeve this year different that could work? Because that was a nuance that I felt like it added some luck to what we were doing.
Well, it said my volume is low, probably because I'm over it. I'll just speak a little louder. What are you using for mic? Are you using a computer?
Let me see something. I'm going to take this mic off, and I'm going to try my computer.
Oh, I know how we can do it. We got our own thing. You have a 3.5 input?
What's that?
You know, like a headphone?
Yeah, that's what I had this one in.
We got our own thing.
Lola said, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Oh, nothing yet.
Yeah, we haven't talked about anything yet. Only thing I asked Mark about is what he's doing differently.
Hang on before you do that. Hold it. Let's put that on. And hopefully, where are my cables for the microphone?
Cole's Cowboys said Mark should whip up some hot honey garlic wings. I know he can make it happen.
I'm thinking that maybe that we need to do Jamaican wings.
Man, look,
The
these,
jerk wings.
these jerk wings that you just had over here are really good, man. Lola, the hot sauce queen.
Let me have that. Okay. All right. Plug that in to your computer, and then you have to look for external mic. And that will make that mic hot. And if I can get me a cable.
Testing. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Cole's Cowboys asked if I'm going to Oxnard. I am not going to Oxnard, but the cool thing is that I get to do Mark like he did me when I was in Vegas. So I'm going to have Mark call in every once in a while and let me know what's going on, what's the hot news on the street and stuff like that.
So, is that? Can they hear you on?
Yeah, they got me. They can hear me.
Okay. Can they hear you on?
Yeah, they got me. They can hear. So
Is there an echo?
Yeah, every time I take yours off of mute, it echoes.
Okay, well, here's what we do. Leave me on mute.
Okay.
Here's what we do. We just make us the same feed. That is one of the pieces that I have purchased for my outdoor studio. And that is a mini mixer right there.
Yeah, you got to let me know what this is because I definitely need to get one of these. Definitely.
And you can put two microphones into that. And if you plug this into there, this is our two mic set. They were joking on me, Roman, that were like, Mark's always buying some new shit.
Definitely, man. You got to invest in yourself. Let me know if you guys can hear him. Mark Hutchins said he got the shirts. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Definitely send me some pictures and let me know what they look like, man.
Okay.
I got some stuff on the way. Send me some pictures and let me know. Yeah.
Okay. So we good now?
Let me know if you guys can hear us good. Because I'm looking right now and I see.
Well, yeah, you got me muted, so it should be. Hopefully, you've got us both there. Make sure that they're both.
Everybody gave me the thumbs up.
They can hear us both good. Okay.
Lola Cowboys, appreciate you for the super sticker. Appreciate you.
So I think do we have? Okay, Cole says we have it. Okay, so that's actually only about like $50 or $60 for that, for like a mini mixer right there. And so two microphones can go into that. And that's my portable little unit.
I love it. I love it.
And so you can balance it. You can do it in stereo. You can do it in mono and things like that. That is part of it. So if I'm able to do some stuff with some people, I've got everything set up that I can use my laptop. I even have, check this out.
Coles, hey bro, I'm learning from the master right here.
This is a battery that
I'm gonna say, is that a generator?
It is a battery generator that is it's 500 watts. So I can run my laptop computer for 6 hours with this.
Gotcha.
So I can be out in the field with my little Wi-Fi sec. I got a little Wi-Fi thing that if I've got at least 2 bars and 4G, I can live stream.
Yikes.
Anywhere. So I've got literally the whole studio ready to be able to rock and roll on there. So hopefully it sounds good with what my man has right here. I've got my webcam. So let me get that situated. Okay. So you were saying food-wise, Tampa Bay is known for seafood.
Oh,
so
I'm definitely here. I'm definitely here. Things like, yeah, that's a little tough. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Brian, here's what I'll say. I have taken my DeWalt tools and all my DeWalt battery, lithium batteries and everything else, all the way to, Puerto Rico and stuff. So it'll be in my, bag up underneath it. I hope it will. So hopefully it'll be buried in my bag. So We'll see.
They're gonna make you take all. So I can tell you, I just was on the flight to Texas. They make you take all the electronics out and put them on.
No. But that'll be my bag. That'll be stowed.
Oh, okay, got you.
So it won't be in my carry-on bag.
Yeah, but just make sure you put it in a place that they can open it and they don't take all of your stuff out. You know what I mean? Like, because that sucks, man. Trust me.
John McGrew. Shout out to John McGrew. All right, so I don't know what we're going to do. In fact, I need to talk to David Wiley because David Wiley is my chef extraordinaire that does all of the he loves coming through and doing all kinds of fancy stuff. You know, I'm more of the everyday type cooking stuff. He's the chef and the gourmet and stuff for us. So I don't know what we're going to do for that game. All I hope is, but here's the thing that's interesting.
John McGrew, appreciate you.
You know, everybody's talking about, Tampa Bay, they're going to be great and everything else, Tampa Bay, but they just lost their center. And having the center is key. And here's where I think the Cowboys are actually going to match up well with them, regardless of the Eagle fans saying that the Cowboys don't have a pass rush. I think we're going to be able to put pressure up the middle. And that's the thing that Tom Brady does not like the most. He cannot stand for people to have pressure coming up the middle.
Facts. That's facts. That's actual facts.
And so if we can get pressure in his face, I still think that losing Gronk, if Gronk does in fact stay out, they've got Kyle Rudolph they signed, but I think he's done.
Antonio probably Brown more than likely.
Chris Godwin is like Michael Gallup, and he's not going to be ready to start the season. They're going to be down a lot of those weapons that they usually have. And if they've had problems on their offensive line, literally their interior offensive line is all being replaced. That is major.
Okay, let me know if you guys can see the screen. Actually, let me change that. I'm going to remove it. So what I'm going to do is let's go down the schedule and let's talk about some of these teams and what's going on with them. That, like, now that we have them, now that we have this up, talking about, like, I guess teams that we're playing that's on our schedule, because it's interesting that you talked about Tampa Bay because they just added Julio Jones, but we talked about this before on your channel that they have a head coaching change, so that could change things a little bit.
Right.
Are you as worried about Tampa Bay now?
Tampa Bay, I'm feeling okay. I look at it like this: we played them last year in a shootout. Okay. I look at it, and people will disagree with me. Dak Prescott looked like the best player on the field.
Yeah.
You can look at some calls that should have been made when my man was literally throwing his helmet. I can't remember the name of the defender on Tampa Bay. Literally throwing his helmet on the ground and everything else. Should have been a 15-yard penalty right there.
Yeah, facts.
We had the pass interference call that wasn't called in there. But even with calls that were going against us, we were still in that game. If a call or two went our way, we won that one. But here's the thing. Antonio Brown had about 129 yards, averaged like 24 yards a catch. He burned the hell out of Antonio.
I don't think we would have ever had any matchups that could have helped us that game for Antonio Brown.
I'm just saying, he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Gronk had like 100 yards.
We didn't have anybody for him either.
Okay. Gronk's gone at the moment. Chris Godwin had about 100 yards.
Won't play.
He won't be back.
Yeah.
Leonard Fournette looks like he swallowed Leonard Fournette. He's about 30 pounds overweight. That's the four top.
And he didn't do well that game either.
That's 350 yards of guys.
You know how they talked about we couldn't run the ball. Tampa Bay couldn't run the ball either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He couldn't run the ball either. Matter of fact, Ross just hit me up through a text message and said, live stream. I don't know if he was talking about right now or what, but we definitely need to talk a little bit of fantasy football, and how we're going to handle that. I'm not sure. Maybe we want to do that off camera or what, but so Brian Green. Oh, Lola. Joe Gonzalez with the $20. Chip challenge. Let's do it live.
I think you need to hit some hot sauce. If somebody's doing a $20.
They're keeping count right now too.
Take some hot. Eat a wing, mother humper.
I got you. Thank you.
Listen. You're gonna drop 20. Now you don't have to drown it like
I'm gonna drown it. Let's go.
But you got to take care of your people, man.
I do. I don't have a designated driver tonight.
Look, she said chip challenge. Let's do it. Woo! You're fancy on your screen. I'm looking at all this. Okay, so you got the
Yeah, I got the schedule up, man.
See, I don't know how to do StreamYard and all that stuff like this.
What do you mean? You're way more fancy than I am.
No, but that's like so big on the screen. And we're so tiny on the side.
Yeah, we're so tiny.
We're like Kevonte
okay.
Turpin. We're tiny.
For the $20 super chat. I got all the hot sauces over here. And you got the liquor over there.
Oh, we can get another shot now. I ain't got no problem. That definitely fire up those wings.
This Lola's, this is so good right here, by the way.
It's hot.
This is
but
so good.
It has taste, okay?
Yeah.
Like I'm imagining Lola has. Now, so Lola was saying that she wanted to know if I was going to do a meetup. She was going to be there at training camp on the weekends, but unfortunately, broke ass people, we got to go when we can go and afford it. And so the best price wise that I could find was Monday to Friday ticket wise, and also too with the hotel we're staying at. For some reason on the weekends the price is like triple, and it's like it was cheap during the week, so it was like, okay, I'm broke ass, go full screen.
Yep. So I went full screen with the schedule.
All right, so Tampa Bay. I think we got to get. We're at home.
I think we have a better shot now than when the schedule came out.
Well, with the injuries that have happened with Tampa Bay, with Gronk retiring, I feel better about that game than I did before. I will definitely say that.
What about the Bengals game?
Okay, so Lyle Collins, the bodyguard, says he should be practicing before the end of training camp. I mean, before the season. Before, he didn't say training camp. He said before the season. What kind of shape are you going to be in?
Even that, I think that our pass rush guys are so good.
They're going to know Lyle Collins.
Facts.
Okay?
Like think about this, right?
And Joe Burrow's getting his appendix taken out.
As much trash as we talked about D-Law rushing and stuff like that, do you think that Lyle Collins can really block him throughout the course of a game? I don't. And then think about if in passing situations we have to throw Micah in, and we're doing stunts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel more confident about our pass rush than I do Lyle Collins stopping us. And that's just one facet of their line. Not to mention Joe Burrow, there's a good possibility that he's not going to be 100%.
Right. How long the recovery will be for getting his appendicitis. I mean,
exactly. And then not only that, but it's like you have to practice and then you got to get back into shape while everybody else is going to already be in shape.
And you're not working with the receivers. So, and that's the thing that I find interesting with the Eagles. I hate to keep going back around the Eagles, but I know the Eagle fans are going to say, well, you just scared. Well, here's the thing. The Eagles have a lot of new pieces. Now, yesterday, they decided that they weren't going to do like a full practice. They ended up basically doing a conditioning day for 58 minutes and then called it a day. They didn't do a mini camp, and they had very few OTA practices. So when are you guys going to get on the same page and actually have practices to know what you're going to be doing play-wise? I'm sorry. You can do all the classroom work that you want, but until you get out there on the field with real speed, I'm not sure that it's the same thing. They may start off a little slower than they think because there'll be that learning curve of playing together. This is football in general to me now. It's crazy that you don't practice like full speed like you used to.
Facts, yeah.
To me, it's like if you drove for NASCAR and when you're practicing all week, you're only driving 55 miles an hour. And come Sunday, you're driving 200. How's that going to work out? Because basically that's what NFL has turned into. You don't go full go tackling people and stuff except 17 times a year.
Well, see, that's why I feel confident in our head coach because it don't look like I was saying on your channel. it doesn't look like we're practicing non-pads. It looks like we're going.
Oh, yeah. Looks like we're going full steam. I agree with you on that.
Looks like we're going. So
on that one.
Let's go back to the schedule. So then we got the New York Giants on Monday night. Oh, that is screaming for ass whooping. That's screaming for us to whoop the Giants' ass on Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
They might come out with a spark when they first started, but then they just garbage. You know,
Giants have been bad for so long since the 2016 season. But you never know. Some dude has a YouTube. What's up, Brother Ross? How you doing?
Brother Ross.
Sorry, I have been a little bit busy, buddy, getting back on the fantasy football. We do need to get the fantasy football going sooner than later. I know it's getting close to time to start picking teams and rosters and all that. So if I can get through the next week, then I think I'll be okay. Just get to Oxnard, get that out the way, and get back here. Then I can really focus in on getting everything set for the season. Damn, Lola, he's deleted. Who's deleted?
Philly. Yeah, who's deleted? Who are you guys talking about right now? And also feel free, guys, to ask any questions you want right now. I'm always a Q&A type of guy, so feel free to do that. Next on our schedule will be the Washington Commanders at Dallas. Oh, we always whoop their ass, and we always whoop their ass in Dallas unless they have RG3, the second coming of RG3 on Thanksgiving. We always whoop their ass in Dallas for the most part. The Rams. Then we got the Rams at the Rams, and that's a game that I'm looking forward to. Is that a game you're looking forward to as well?
The Rams. That'll definitely be a telltale. Here's everybody of course talks about how good the Rams are and everything else. John McVay. It's been 2004, I think, since we've had a repeat Super Bowl champion. New England.
Yeah, New England. Yeah.
I didn't realize. I mean, New England was going back-to-back Super Bowls, and I figured that somebody thought they had won some since then. And we know that there is the Super Bowl hangover, and they do have a few guys that are a little nicked up. We know that Jalen Ramsey had shoulder surgery, so he's on the pup list right now. And, you do get a little fat when you get that Super Bowl. So who knows? They could end up being that they take a step back.
Yeah, definitely. For sure. So let's look at and see who's next after that. So then we have the Eagles on Sunday Night Football. And that game actually is a lot more circled now for me than it was because of how the Eagles fans have been talking so much smack, man. Have you been getting it as bad? Oh, no, I don't even got to ask you that question if you've been getting it as bad as I've been getting it.
What's that?
The Eagles talking trash. Yeah, I just don't understand it.
It's funny because they have come at me like crazy all off season and stuff, right? And I was talking about Philly 500 because here's what Philly 500. Okay, people seem to think that we're all enemies on YouTube and stuff. For the most part, we're not. There's some people that don't get along, but even Bosch pointed out that, and I didn't even realize there was a problem. But Bosch, when him and I first started doing stuff together, he got offended at something I said. So he was like, we'll debate it. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I just showed up to debate. He said he went through and he was working, getting all his notes together to make sure he got it together. But, this is just YouTube. Some people take this stuff too seriously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you think that Stephen A. Smith really feels like he really acts on TV? No. That's orchestrated.
Yeah, he has to make it a show, or else who's gonna watch somebody just tell the truth and do it like
that shit is made up so that way it gets a reaction. It's in the same
you
way,
can even hear it in his voice.
In the same way they take potato chips and they know the right formula between the salt, the sweet, and everything else to make you keep eating. That's the way it is with everything. Everything is designed to make you get hooked. But there's people out there that take this stuff a little too seriously and get butthurt in their feelings and decide that they have to go on a crusade to try and make you look bad and just make shit up. And it's crazy how crazy some of these people are out there.
Yeah.
That literally will follow you anywhere. At some point, you have to just get a fucking life as opposed to trying to live vicariously through what Mark Holmes does.
Facts.
You know? It's kind of crazy to me. But hey, you know what? I guess I should take it as a compliment that, you know, people actually live and die at everything Mark Holmes says.
Exactly. Happy birthday, Justin. Sharing the birthday with Dak Prescott. We already took a shot.
Happy birthday, Justin. Give me that shot glass.
Wait, where did I put the shot glass? Or is it
you're
right
hiding it now, huh?
Is it sit right here? I think it's it, yeah.
Don't worry. If it's not, the alcohol will kill anything in it. There we go. All right.
Justin, we're going to take a shot for your birthday.
Happy birthday there, buddy. You ready?
Let's get it.
Boom. Happy birthday, Justin and Dak Prescott. Woo!
There we go.
All right. Make sure you hit the like button here on DMV's channel. I said we're supposed to get up to 100. Where's the other 50, 61 of you guys? Come on, man.
But you know what I've always been told? I've always been told, you don't worry about the people that's not here. You worry about the people that are here.
Amen on that one.
You know what I mean? So the people that are here, you know, you guys are family. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And you know, we're gonna get this thing rocking. So let's get back to the schedule a little bit. The Detroit Lions, you know, I'm hoping that they aren't that good, but you know, Lions, that's not really a game.
Good enough to beat the Eagles week 1.
We got the Lions and then the Bears, which is probably, you know, everybody gives us shit for being a terrible division, the NFC East, but the NFC North is fucking horrible.
Aaron Rodgers has every year. No. I mean, seriously.
Exactly.
You're right about that. If you ain't got haters, you ain't popping. It looks like did my favorite hater leave here?
Who's your favorite hater?
Oh, he was in here.
You talking about Dak's not good?
No. He's a new one. I can deal with him. I mean, he's the other one, the ultimate troll, was in here.
Which one's that? Dak is not good?
No. I don't want to say his name because
he'll
run out and
do
a video about me.
Yeah, definitely. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
But yeah. Cole Cowboys, F. Yeah, there you go, F. Dak is not good, has about 14 accounts. Yeah, it's probably the same guy. Dak's not good. It's funny. That's where the reason why I did that whole Kirk Cousins comparison to all the quarterbacks that Washington has had, the 9 quarterbacks that have started since Kirk Cousins left, and comparing those numbers is like, if you're a Washington fan, the last thing you should be doing is talking about somebody else's quarterback. You haven't had a quarterback. You can actually see the memes where they'll show all the quarterbacks jerseys of Washington. They ended like Alex Smith. It's like you got another 9 that you can add, but they probably wouldn't all fit in the picture.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy.
You know, and you know, somebody asked a question in here. Justin, happy birthday, by the way, again. But he says, do the Cowboys like their receiver room? So I'm actually going to have Kyle Humans from the Dallas Cowboys staff in here. And I'm going to ask him that question around 10:10 Eastern time. So make sure you're here for that as well. Because I'm going to ask him that question.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to ask a real question. Okay, Dak is not good. Okay. I'm assuming that you're a Washington Commanders fan. Do you think that Carson Wentz is good? That's my question. No, seriously.
Yeah, why is your account not Carson Wentz is good? Why is it Dak is not good?
Or Carson Wentz is better than Dak?
Or Carson Wentz Super Bowl or something like that. Like, is that the platform you're running on, sir? Like, you know how you always have platforms when you're running for political office. Mm-hmm. Like, is your platform that Dak is not good, but you don't have any solution to your own team?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. You know, it's just so funny to me though when people talk about Dak and they're like, you know, he's garbage and he's just garbage time and stuff like that. It's like, okay, all right, then how come like say Jared Goff's not getting 37 touchdowns a year?
Not anymore.
I mean, seriously. Well, if you looked at when they had the Super Bowl season, you know how many of those touchdown passes and yards was Gurley getting like swing passes and taken to the house?
True. I even have a better point about Dak. I have a better point about Dak for you that you need to use this. You guys ready for it?
Uh-oh. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
Okay. What happened to Jared Goff when you took Sean McVay away?
Oh, he was terrible.
Okay. So how many?
He was terrible with Sean McVay the second year. Actually, when you took Todd Gurley away and that running attack, when Todd Gurley started going downhill, Jared Goff started going downhill.
Okay. So how many people? So when you took away Scott, who was our offensive coordinator when Dak first came?
Scott Linehan.
Yeah, when you took Scott Linehan away, and you added a rookie Kellen Moore in calling plays, did Dak get worse or did he get better?
He got better, but with Kellen Moore, what year did Kellen Moore for?
He's been calling plays for 3 years.
I'm trying to remember if when Amari came with Kellen Moore. Was Amari?
Doesn't matter. He came around. I know Kellen was calling plays. I think Kellen was calling plays.
Because quite honestly, I mean, they will say when people say that, well, Dak Prescott didn't do anything until he got Amari. Amari was the only real receiver he had. Michael Gallup was a rookie. Dalton Schultz and Blake Jarwin were rookies. We had Rico Gathers was actually starting as a tight end in some games. And with that, we had Cole Beasley. I think we had Alan Hearns maybe. I mean, you looked at our wide receiver core. It was worse than what we have now.
But regardless of that, because, I mean, hell, Derek Carr had Amari Cooper, and they said he couldn't play anymore.
Right. He only had like 220 yards, I think, in 5 games with him.
Regardless of all of that, we have 2 different offensive coordinators, and Dak Prescott, you didn't see him just As a matter of fact, you might have saw and he went above. So would you say that Dak is a better quarterback now than he was when he first started?
Oh, he's definitely. Dak has gotten better every year.
So you messing with the guys that are calling plays. We've had different line coaches. Mm-hmm. We've had all of that stuff, and Dak Prescott is only getting better. Yeah. That should let you know that he's good enough. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the super chat, Brian Green. Dak is real good. Yeah. And that's it. Like, think about it. Only special quarterbacks are only with special quarterbacks and franchise quarterbacks do you get guys that when you change the surroundings, mm-hmm. their production stays the same or it gets better.
Yeah.
So true. A lot of people have a lot of things to say about Dak Prescott, and a lot of people have some things to say about he has to have everything perfect. How does he have to have everything perfect? Not everything around him has been the same.
Guess what? Is Aaron Rodgers win a Super Bowl every year?
No.
Does he need some things a little more perfect then? Because this is the thing that's Dak Prescott needs everything to be perfect to win. Well, I'm sorry. When was the last time Russell Wilson won the Super Bowl?
Good point. And I'll even bring this up, right? Because Flo said Dak and Wentz can't even be mentioned in the same sentence. That goes without saying. Hasn't been close since 2016. So hasn't his surroundings?
2017, for those 13 games that he played that was the golden time of Carson Wentz. But I will say Carson Wentz 2017 is RG3's 2013. For 4 or 5 years after that, everybody kept pointing back. Yeah. Well, he was rookie of the year.
Well, so the hell was Dak? Dak was rookie of the year, and Dak was in the MVP conversation last year.
So they've been waiting for that Carson Wentz to show up again, but 2017. This is 2022,
and he's with
so far along.
And he's with another team. So how many?
His third team.
He's with his third team.
In 3 years.
So we talk about things changing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that Carson Wentz is better now than when he started?
Nope.
Hello.
Carson Wentz is 1 year away from being a backup quarterback.
That's a fact.
If he ends up being, you're talking about him
That's
now
a fact.
becoming a backup quarterback.
No, because think about this, right? Isn't Teddy Bridgewater a backup quarterback now?
Mm-hmm.
Because Teddy Bridgewater went 5-0 with the Saints, and then he went with Denver, and in that 1 year, he now a backup.
But Bart Scott would take Teddy Bridgewater over Dak Prescott.
He would also take Jameis Winston.
That's his one now, because after Teddy Bridgewater is kind of peaked.
That's y'all one. You remember from Coming to America? That's y'all one.
Yeah, that was the dumbest shit I'd ever heard. See, that is Bart Scott trying too hard to get people to watch him.
Facts.
Ooh, I think we're going to be in good shape. I think we have a chance. You know, this thing where people think, oh, the Cowboys are taking so many steps. We have not taken that many steps back. We lost Randy Gregory, who Randy Gregory has not started a whole season. He missed like 3 games. Randy Gregory, who made some great plays, but he also made a lot of boneheaded ones. I think between Sam Williams and Dorrance Armstrong, you're replacing his production. I think like Micah Parsons today saying that, you know, this year I feel like I know the defense. There were games I went out there and I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing.
He just went out and played.
Those subtleties and knowing that defense and understanding where I'm supposed to be and making sure he's not leaving his brothers out to dry is going to make a difference. And I think it's going to make a difference across the board because we do have so many of these guys that still have a bit to prove, that still want to try and get that contract, that now are in the second year where you really start to being able to turn it up. I think that defense is going to be fine. And if that defense is fine, it is going to help that offense as well. And make no mistake about it, if Tyron Smith is healthy, and Zeke, who claims to be healthy too, that offense will be able to run the football. If they can run the football, you're going to have receivers open. You don't need necessarily have the best receivers in the world if you're able to run the football.
Yes.
And seeing Jalen Tolbert and Dak working together and seeing even guys like Vasher reaching for the sky, you get these young guys trying to make a name for themselves. You know, they smell blood in the water because they know Michael Gallup's not going to be back for a few weeks. Here's my chance. I'm going to be going balls to the wall to get out on that field.
Absolutely. So there, Mark Hutchinson gave me another super chat. Appreciate you, my guy. He said if we don't shuffle the offensive line around, we will be good.
And that was the problem last year. Because again, if we played the second half of the season with the offense the way it was the first half, we would have been in the Super Bowl. The offense was so good the first half before Dak sprained the ankle, before Tyron Smith went out, before Zeke Elliott had the PCL, before we had the plantar fasciitis with Tony Pollard, and before Amari Cooper had COVID and CD had the concussion. Once all those things started piling up, it was hard to do everything we wanted to do.
Definitely. So I'm looking to make, let's see, I got a mod. So Aisha, you got a wrench. All right.
Shout out to Aisha.
Yeah. Oh, Joe Gonzalez with another super sticker. Look, I'm losing count at this point.
Damn.
Is anybody keeping count? Is anybody keeping count on the super on the chip challenge right now? You know, because what I'll tell you right now is if I can, you know, I'm not keeping count right now. If somebody else is keeping count,
you should be
let me know
on your YouTube stream to see how much it is.
Oh, true. Good point. See, this is why I have the godfather of YouTube right here with me. You know what I mean? Because also, Lola asked the question if I'm going to have members. I don't know anything about that, so I'm going to ask you.
Oh, you got to have the channel memberships. You got to turn that on.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know anything about that because since I hit 5,000, I think I'm able to have.
Now you understand why. This is where it's crazy because I used to be Mr. I'm scared of computers, and it's gotten so now if I only have one computer screen, I go crazy. See, that's why I have that back piece that's got the 2 extra screens on it, so that way I have the YouTube feed. I can see the StreamYard if it's on there, and I can see whatever I want to put on there. Should have 3 and counting. I don't know. Joanne, I know we got Joanne. We got Mark Hutton. Yeah, we had Brian Green. We had that mega one.
Yeah, we've had
the mega with Joanne. That's 4. John McGraw. That's 5. We had Lola. That's 6. We had Mark Hutton. That's 7.
Yeah, we've had quite a bit.
There we go. So yeah, and I guess my buddy left.
Oh, well, good.
I haven't seen him.
But you know what, though?
You know what? I know what it is.
What is
he's
it?
Already cut out and he's doing a video now.
Oh, damn. We get. Yeah, see, now he can do a video when I got long hair. Like before, he still had me with the, you know, I still had the like the little curls and stuff like that. Like now he can do like one where he got me with the Be Great shirt on and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's real cool.
Yeah.
Week 10, we got the Green Bay Packers.
Mark Hutton says, please turn your membership on. Yeah, when you turn the membership on, make sure you take care of the members. And to see, actually, that's where this guy actually started to troll me, was because he said I was running an illegal lottery. See, for me, look, here's the thing. What you have to understand is like Google looks at what people do.
Yeah.
If you watch a video that has some ranking, if you leave a comment, then that means you're actually interacting with the person, which means that's even bigger. If you actually be doing something like being a channel member, that's like it's huge. And for me, the reason why I go ahead and I send people a shot glass, it's like a way of one, well, I can, here it is. We can all have a shot together, or it's something as a thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? And doing things where I build up my workshop and I do the drawings. He called it an illegal lottery. It's not a lottery. I'm just if you've done a super chat, if you've done
everybody has the opportunity.
I'm trying to thank you for doing something extra. This is me doing something extra. So that's where that started out. And for some reason, it just turned into anything I do. Now, of course, I'm the biggest sinner in the world. I think it's actually kind of funny, but hey.
It is what it is. And guys, just to let you guys know, we're about 19 minutes out from the actual mega show. Mark Holmes'
mega show.
Well, your show is on. Your show is a mega show.
Mega show was last Sunday when we had all of the YouTube greats.
Man, every show you do is a mega show. Everybody tunes in, man. You know what I'm saying? People can't wait for this 9:00 show to come up on Mondays and Fridays.
Well, I tell you what, this come Monday night, I'll be doing it from Oxnard.
Dope, man. Oh, yeah, man, I wish I could go, man.
My wife thought you were going because she's like, I'm not going to see you out there. Am I? You and DMV are going to be all over the place. I was like, DMV's not going. She said, really? I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, he's not going. I said, I wanted him to go, but, he's got boxing matches and things. And
I was going to go to
stuff to do.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. But here's the thing. So the membership thing I am going to do. So we're going to talk about this when I get off, but on how to really set things up and how I can make it more effective. But now that I'm not coaching, I have more time because what I wanted to devote it to was I wanted to devote it to actually coaching my son's football team and to this content of my channel. So I'm definitely going to be interacting with fans more. I'm going to be over here more. I'm going to be doing more shows. Eat more chicken wings, all that stuff, man. So I'm gonna be doing a lot more. You guys are gonna be seeing a lot more of me. So it's actually something where sometimes you just gotta jump out on faith, and sometimes you get messages multiple ways, and when you keep getting that message, you have to act on it. And I think that now it's time for me to really jump into this thing. So. There definitely will be memberships. There will be merch. There'll be all that stuff, man. I'm gonna devote a lot of time into this channel. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, and be along for the ride. I appreciate it.
Amen to that one.
Packers. Yeah, week 10.
That'll be interesting though too.
At Green Bay.
Yeah. We beat Green Bay one time with that, haven't we?
At Green Bay, yeah. At Green Bay.
I don't know that Tony Romo ever beat Aaron Rodgers.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't. He didn't even beat Matt Flynn, but he did beat Brett Favre though.
Don't bring that game up. Oh my God, that was the worst game. You know what? That's where I was done with Chase and Garrett. How do you go through a game? You're up 26-3 at halftime. And you pass the ball more than the team that's trying to come back. We lost that game to Matt Flynn, and we passed the ball more in the second half. All we had to do, even if you did 3 and outs, you still would have run off almost 3 minutes just doing 3 and outs and putting the football.
Facts.
But we kept throwing the ball incomplete. You burn off 20 seconds. You left enough time for them to come back. Oh, my God. See, now
I'm sorry.
You
I'm sorry.
Me off now, PME. Damn you! I'm sick of this shit. Okay,
but
that'll be a tough game.
Aisha brings up a good point. Aaron Rodgers is going to miss Devontae Adams.
Mm-hmm.
That is something that But you know, Devontae Adams doesn't kill us. It's that damn who's the running back that they have? Oh, I can't think of his name right now because I done had shots.
Like I have.
I can't think of his name right now. Who is the Packers running back? Aaron Jones.
There you go.
Aaron Jones kicks our ass.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Jones destroys us, guys.
He really does.
If anything, hopefully him and Aaron Rodgers are beefing or something like that. Nah, it's not that damn Dylan. It's that damn Aaron Jones. He kills us. He destroys us, guys. He destroys us.
Yeah.
Then the next week we got Kirk Cousins.
Aaron Rodgers.
We got
so soft.
Kirk Cousins the next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel good about that. I'm feeling better about the schedule now that I see the team. Then we got the Giants. Then we got the Colts.
Kirk Cousins is actually, in his time in Minnesota, he's had some great numbers. Kirk Cousins will sometimes have a turnover at the wrong time that ends up killing him.
Yeah, but he lost to Andy Dalton.
Yeah, that's true.
We whooped their ass the last 2 years. They lost to backup quarterbacks back to back with us. They lost to damn Cooper Rush. Kirk Cousins was starting.
Yeah, you're right about that.
They lost to Andy Dalton and Cooper Rush.
Yeah, you're right about that. I forgot about that. But yeah, damn. Damn, Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
That's suckage.
Yeah, definitely. Then we got the Texans, Jaguars.
Mark, I want to know, is there a certain day of the week that you're on every week, every day of the week?
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing – so I'm trying to figure out the formula for it, but I probably will hit Fridays again. So what's happening with my schedule, guys, is that, like, I'm probably going to volunteer to coach my son's football team. So early on, that'll be every day of the week. So that'll probably be from about 6 to 8. And then my daughter has cheer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably going to try and keep the time that I have on Fridays, which is about 10 o'clock. But I'll let you guys know if I do decide to change. But it'll be more shows, so it won't just be Friday. And, we'll talk about that. Also, if you guys are into boxing as well, I'm going to add a boxing show in one day of the week. So, you know how sometimes on Fridays I was going, I would talk Cowboys and I would talk boxing. I'm going to have a separate boxing show because we're about to have football season now. So I don't have any fillers right now where it's like there's no Cowboys talk. Cowboys talk deserves its own.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do that,
Well, I think that I hope that what we see is we're going to see a different offense this year. I think that we're going to see the Dallas Cowboys get back to basics more than we had to. The thing is Dak had 37 TDs, 4,400 some yards, and you've seen years where Drew Brees has had 5,000 yards passing and all these touchdowns, and they're not making the playoffs or making the Super Bowl stuff. We've got to be balanced, and I think that the Cowboys recognize that and recognize that we have to get the ball to Zeke and we have to get the ball to Tony Pollard in space. And you start using, the screen plays to Tony Pollard as kind of like long handoffs where you get a chance to let the offensive lineman just play downhill. As an offensive lineman, most of them would rather run block than pass block because that's your chance to be actually aggressive. You have to understand it's totally two different things. Your pass blocking, you're setting up and waiting for them to engage you and trying to stop the momentum. Run blocking, I got a guy whose my job is to push his ass out the way. And you'd rather drive and run block on somebody than pass block. And when you start feeling it and really getting those runs in there, you want to keep doing more and more of it. And I think that Zeke Elliott has a bit to prove. He's like Mike McCarthy has heard so many people say he's done and everything else. But we're still talking about a guy who is only one of two backs to have had 1,200 plus yards from scrimmage 6 years in a row to start their career. It's him and LaDainian Tomlinson.
That's hella company to be with.
And that's right. And I'm not going to say and pretend that he's the same Zeke as he was 2016, but he is far from being, done.
Well, this is what I'll say. One of our Cowboys years where we were really good, we probably should have won the Super Bowl was, I think it was 2007, right?
Mm-hmm.
That year we had Julius Jones and Marion Barber.
Right.
I kind of feel like we could kind of have that same type of 1-2 punch going where Zeke might finish the games for us,
mm-hmm.
but Tony Pollard is the guy where we're kind of, that's our shifty guy, and we're
the thing is, it's two different sets of skills, and as much as I hate the Washington Redskins back in the day, they had John Riggins, who was that bruising back, but then they also had their third down specialist was Joe Washington, was more of a scat back, and between the two of them, they wore your ass out. And see, people keep having this, it should be Tony Pollard, instead of Zeke. Zeke should be. No, it shouldn't be one or the other. I want both. I want both of them to get the ball more than they did last year. And I want the offensive line not to be having a freaking penalty every damn series where it's 1st and 20 instead of 1st and 10.
Yeah, definitely.
Those are things that truly screw the team up.
So, Brother Roz asked, could I handle the Jobu Network Fantasy Show? I could probably handle it if I'm not getting a tattoo again. Because last year I was in the middle of a tattoo shop. I was getting a tattoo, and then I was drafting from a phone. But I could be over here. We can definitely handle that. We could iron out those details. But I'm interested in it. I feel like I can handle it.
Well, I appreciate everybody coming over here. I hope you got a bunch more subscribers.
Yeah, me too, man. I hope that you guys subscribe and you're here for the ride, because I promise you, it's going to be a little bit different. A lot of times, I kind of tail off during football season when I'm doing a lot of coaching, because last year I was an offensive coordinator, so I had to game plan a lot, and I had to watch a lot of film, and I had to do a lot of installations and stuff like that. This year, a lot of my time will be not necessarily towards that. It will be towards content. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited about this new chapter, and I'm glad you guys are here.
10 o'clock, you're having
Kyle Human.
How are you doing that? Are you going to do it on this channel?
I was going to do it on mine because I already sent them the link over. So, yeah.
Maybe we can simulcast it together.
Yeah, definitely.
That way we can spread it both ways, because then what I can do is I think I can get you on the Zoom link with him. Or now, how can I do it? You're going to Zoom with him, right?
Well, I have him. I sent him the link to the StreamYard. Yeah, I already sent it to him.
Okay.
So I emailed it to him. So you might be able to, take it from my YouTube channel, and you might be able to do it that way. Or, hold on, Mark Hutchinson.
Give the thumbs up and share, because I'm trying to think how we can do this. Just leave your stream going. Or is it this stream, or does it have to be a different stream?
It's a different one, so I set up a different one. So this is just just a show. We can kind of figure it out. And I mean, if you want to take a break, we can kind of figure it out, because your show starts in about 7 minutes.
Yeah, because you definitely want to spread that as much as possible.
Definitely.
So actually, here's all you have to do is send me the link for StreamYard. If you're doing it on StreamYard, send me.
I already sent it to you. I sent it to Cowboys Mark.
Okay.
Oh no, I sent it for this one. Yeah.
No.
I got you for the other one. Yeah.
Right, and then I can just put it onto the stream here, and then that way I can just carry it, simulcast it with yours, and I can just kick back and watch.
Yeah, definitely.
While you have the conversation with him.
Yeah.
That's how we can do it. This is how we can do
it. But yeah, man, I tell you what, we'll have like a 5-minute intermission here. I appreciate everybody for coming over from Mark's channel. This is probably one of the biggest streams I've ever had, so hopefully we can keep this thing going. We're gonna switch back over to Mark's channel for the 9 o'clock show, guys. I really appreciate it, and like the ticker says at the bottom, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man, and share it with your friends, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? So thank you. Anything you want to say before we
Appreciate each and every one of you. Lola, woo, that hot sauce is hot. It's hot, hot, hot. Definitely make sure you hit the like button for my man DMV. We are going to be doing a whole lot of stuff here. And I feel better about the Cowboys, seeing them in training camp. We all have been pissed off about Stephen Jones, but we'll go into that a little bit more. But appreciate each and every one of you guys, as well as you ladies. Even Philly. Shout out to you, Eagle fan, for being in here and all that. And FJ, nice to see you too, bro. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, my guy. Yeah.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
All right.